Cadence, let's look at your 1.05 program you turned in. Okay, I have the file here in Buzz and I've downloaded that. Let's look at it. So I've got that loaded in here in a Python window. It's got your name, the class. You're supposed to put the date as well, but name, date, and purpose. Interactive project. So it's supposed to be like a conversation with a chatbot. So let's run it, see what it does. Enter your name. I'll say my name is Douglas. That works. What's 2 plus 2? I'll put 4. Unscramble this word. World. What is the amount of compressions needed in CPR? I'm going to say all of them and rate your experience. I don't know what the scale is, but I'll give it a 19. Hello, Douglas. Welcome to my test. It'll be 5 questions. What's 2 plus 2 is 4. Good job. Now, and I know that you wrote this where it should print some of this before the inputs. Our version of Python doesn't work. That's nothing against your program. Your program is fine. It's just our version won't do that. It should, but it doesn't. So that's not a big problem. Hello, Douglas. Welcome to my test. 5 questions. What's 2 plus 2 is 4. Good job. Unscramble this word. And world. Last question is a bit harder. What amount of compressions? All of them great. Rate your experience. Thanks for participating in the test, Douglas. All right, so you got at least 3 input statements. Let's look at the template of what was required for this program. Here's your template. Program to simulate a chatbot conversation. At least 3 interactive prompts. No problem. You had more than that. I did not see any indexing or slicing used in there, where you slice off one. This is from lesson 1.04. You can pull off one character or multiple characters, but missing on there. Missing. I did see concatenation. You use that in several places. When we look at the program, print, you put this with last name and this. This is concatenation by putting these together in one print statement. So you had that. You had a few of those times, like right here at the end. Thank you for participating in the test, and you added first name to that concatenation. So I saw that in a few places. I do not see any pseudocode. You're supposed to have the pseudocode here, the plan for your program. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask this. I'm going to ask this. I'm going to ask this. I'm going to print this out. There is no pseudocode here, so that is missing. And let's see. Yeah, there's where you're supposed to have name, date, and description. You just didn't have the date. I'll just put note of that so you can see that one's there. And let's go look at your post-mortem review. You did not do the post-mortem review. That's always part of our programming process at the end, where we kind of review how we did and think about ways we can improve ahead of time. So part 3 is missing. So, all right. Program itself looks good. You just didn't get all of the stuff, didn't have the indexing, slicing, didn't write the pseudocode first. You do that before the program, plan it out in plain English, and then the review afterwards with the post-mortem review, those 4 questions. So if you want to go back and fill in what's missing and let me know, I'll be happy to regrade it. But right now, with those items missing, I'll get a grade as it is. All right, see you in class.